What's up, nerds? Welcome to Cool Nerd Show. As always, I am Steve Trezza.
And I'm Devin Burke.
And this is our review of The Flash, Season 2, Episode 3, Family of Rogues. So, in this quick plot synopsis, we get Captain Cold. He's back. He's working with his dad, but it's because his dad had implanted a bomb in his sister's head, in order to get him to work with him, and they have to seek the help of the Flash.
Father of the Year.
To help get the bomb out and save Golden Glider. So, as always, we're going to start off with the good. We're going to talk about what we liked, the bad, what we didn't like, and then we'll give our predictions for future episodes. So, Devin, what did we like about this episode?
Alright, what I like is that start off that Garrett, the other Flash, he's actually part of the team, fixing up what they found, or, the portal, which they're calling it the Speed Cannon, which I'm sure a lot of comic fans are happy about.
Yes.
I also liked when Flash got hit with the freeze ray that his new suit heats up, so that way, he doesn't get any, frostbites or whatnot.
Yeah, so, we didn't see that coming, so that was kind of cool.
So it reminds me a little bit Batman-esque, he just fights villains every once in a while, and then after a while it's like, alright, if I'm going to fight this guy again, which I know I am, I got to build a suit particularly for this guy.
Yeah, way to go Cisco on that one, because we didn't see that one coming. I also like Jay Garrick, him being part of the team as well. I was kind of sad when I was like, he's like, it's time to go, and he didn't, and then he wound up staying, so that was good. Enjoyed that. I
also liked Patty and Barry, a little bit of
they just have such better chemistry than Barry and Iris.
Yeah, I'm a little questioning though. Iris and Barry just stopped immediately. Season 2 started. They just stopped having a relationship.
Yeah, did they how did they not? They both knew that they were supposed to get married. You would think that they would be together, because that's what I thought was going to happen during this whole season, but like I said, not. But it, like you said, I think that Barry fits better with Patty, yes. And I like Patty a little bit better than I like Iris.
Just a little bit. I mean, she's just a news reporter. Lois Laney.
Yeah. Okay. We had a couple other things in here. So what else did we like about this episode?
Well, towards the end, obviously Flash is going to save the day. Spoilers, everybody. What? But at the end, Cold kills his daddy.
Cold did kill his daddy.
With, an icicle, shot.
Though. And he broke his promise to Barry to not kill anyone. That was kind of cool. But, why did he kill... when he kills him, the icicle goes through him.
Yeah.
But that never happens to anyone else. Dramatic effect?
I guarantee dramatic effect, but he probably just, he's been fixing his gun for a while.
He just pumped it all the way up. Put it on full blast,
I was going to say, you have your hose on, for gardening, whatever, watering your plants. And there's a setting called cone.
Yeah.
I think it's the reverse of that, but in gun form.
Okay.
That's all I think it is. You just switch the nozzle, everybody.
Okay. At the end of the episode, we had Dr. Stein, Professor Stein, who collapses again because his other half is dead, I guess.
But he gained blue flames now instead of red.
He does have blue flames instead of red. So we'll see. We'll get a little bit more into that in the predictions. That was kind of cool. It's keeping our interest of where we want to go. And then the last part of the episode, who do we see?
Oh, we see Wells again.
Wells is back. That was cool.
No, he's actually in the timeline of Barry.
Of Earth 1.
Earth 1, yes.
So that's cool. All right, some things that we liked. The episode wasn't as good as the first two, I thought. So let's get into the bad.
Yeah! The bad!
We have some stuff to talk about with the bad. The bad! So, Devin, what didn't we like about this episode?
Alright, let's just start off with the one with Joe's wife trying to get back into her life. Why? Why is this necessary? Why is this needed? I would understand if Iris is a 13-year-old girl or something like that. Because, she goes with the line, she needs her mother. And then, 2 scenes later...
Just fine.
Just doing perfectly fine. She's getting all these promotions. She's got front page in the paper.
Yeah.
Perfect examples, she doesn't need her mom.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of this?
I just don't like it because, kind of what you said, it's not needed. It's just a really obscure, weird storyline that's I don't know why they're throwing this in here, So that's just what I don't like about it. I just feel like they could go with a much better storyline rather than that, a side story rather than that, and it's kind of boring, and I don't.
But I still want to continue on from that, because then after, blah, 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 during the episode, Joe tells Iris, saying, like, listen, the reason why I said your mother died is because she was a drug addict, she didn't pay attention to you, there could have been a house fire and stuff like that, which is understandable, but the reason how she leaves boggles my mind. So he brings her to a rehabilitation place, and she somehow escapes, and Joe's reason on how she escapes was,
Wife of a cop. She knew how to disappear.
that's fucking bullshit! Who pays attention to their spouse's job to a T, even when you're a drug addict, mind you?
Granted, I agree, but granted, this was also before the internet time, so it was easier to escape, And
I'm still not buying it. That's like if your spouse is like a hairstylist. That means you know how to make trims and all this other jazz and all this other bangs and whatnot.
That aside being, a terrible, just bad writing and story part of the show, Joe's acting was very good.
Fine, whatever.
Okay, and then Captain Cold...
Yeah.
freezes.
He does.
The lasers.
Yeah. Alright, so...
I didn't know you could freeze a laser.
Let alone this bank place has, like, lasers just in general. Like, at first I thought it was, like, those sensing lasers.
Yeah.
But no, it's, like, a legit laser that could cut people. For diamonds. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I don't think so.
But even still, whichever form it is, it still cannot be frozen.
I think it's just sensor lasers. But yeah, regardless, lasers, they can't be frozen.
They can't be frozen. So how is Cold able to do that?
A little ridiculous.
Little?
Alright, so that being that, let's get into predictions for next episode.
Fine.
We're getting a new Firestorm.
We are, if you didn't see the trailers.
Everyone knows that. I guess Robbie Amell is just out of contract. He's not coming back.
Seems like it.
So... that's basically the prediction. How is that going to happen, though?
Yeah, I mean...
Because they're like, in the previews, they're like, we have to find a match. Like, I'm sure they're going to explain it a little bit more, science magic here and there. But I'm just confused as to how do you find a match for him?
They just apparently do. And then the guy just goes along with it. Because you see him, like, he's like, whoa, I have firepower, this is awesome, can I be on your team?
They're just like, hey, you want to fuse with this old man, you'll have fire powers? He's like, alright.
Yeah. Found these strangers talking to an old man, I guess, superpowers? Might as well just pop up in a van and ask me for candy.
So, alright, that's what's going to happen with that. Again, on the Wells prediction, we've been saying it and saying it and saying it for the past 2 episodes. So I guess that's only 2 saying it.
True.
Wells, now he's back. He's in Earth 1. He's not really back. He's here. Again, he's not... we don't think he's evil. We think he's a good guy.
But they're making him showing him so evil.
They're trying to make him look evil so that they can get you. But I don't think they will. But what's his purpose? Why is he here?
All right. I want to go with the comedic value of, like, he just accidentally went through it.
He looks pretty confident when he comes out.
You see, here's the thing. If I accidentally went through a portal in time, which I still know, I'm going to come out looking cool like Terminator-esque, making sure there's everyone around me. Because then you see him pop up. It's like,
because that's the thing. He came out all Terminator-y, like bent over, all like, and like, yeah, looking up, just like Arnold did in like Terminator 1. And then it cut out. So it's like he came out real confident, kind of like he knew what he was doing.
I like to think it's the exact opposite. It's like, all right, I'm in field position. All right, and it's like, as soon as it's done, it's over. All right, come out cool like you meant to do that. Yeah, no one was looking. Cool. Okay.
I think he's gonna know a lot more than we expect him to know. He might try to help Barry and friends, but
we don't know.
Who knows?
This is a prediction.
So that's a prediction. Leave your predictions down below. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like. And check out all of our other Flash reviews and all of our other segments on our channel. So like, favorite, subscribe, and we will see you over there.
Take care.